Question number, I think 20. Yes. Because super expected. MRQ must revise question. On 1st April 2001, P Limited had granted 1 crore share option with 4 crore subject. 1 crore share option worth, worth rupees 4 crore. Worth rupees 4 crore means fair value of that option is what? 4 crore. Subject to a 2-year vesting period. The income tax law permitted tax deduction at exercise date of the intrinsic value of option. We need to find out what is the intrinsic value of option on exercise date. The intrinsic value of option on 31st March 2002 is 1.6 crore and 31st March 2003 is 4.60 crore. The increase in the fair value option on 31st March 2003 was not foreseeable at 31st March 2002. The options were exercised on 31st March 2003. Give accounting for the above transaction for DT for the period ending 31st March 2002 and 31st March 2003. Assume that there are sufficient taxable profit available in future against DTA. Tax rate is 30% is applicable to P Limited. Understood why this para has been given? This para, I hope you have understood. Even though not given, we'll assume this only. So whenever you recognize DTA, write down this assumption. The DTA has been recognized on the assumption that future taxable profit will be available against which such DTD can be utilized. Got it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You'll do, I will do. I'm giving you 2 minutes because of course you'll do wrong. First you do wrong. Apply your entire knowledge. How many minutes you want? Actually, you have not drawn timeline. Please you. Now you'll take 2 minutes to draw timeline. Then 4 minutes to do the question. Better I will do only. So you only do, sir. I'm giving you 3 minutes. Chalo, extra 1 minute. Let's see whether you can do correct or not. 90% chances you will do wrong. And when I will say na 90% chance you'll do wrong, definitely you'll do wrong. Because in now your mind what is saying, sir, to say it wrong only. Then why will make effort? And therefore when you go to exam or CA stuff, it becomes tough. Correct? No? Why? Where is your book? Where is your book? It is what book is doing there alone? Huh? Given whether you are given in front of God? God, please, we do some jadoo. वाह रे वाह, एक्सीलेंट, मजा आ रहा है मुझे. अरे टाइमलाइन ड्राइंग you will take so much time, then तो हो गया. Just take all the write down all the information without thinking much. When you are drawing timeline, don't think much, but put all the information correctly. All the amounts to be written correctly. Don't analyze when you are drawing timeline. Done? How many have done? When I say do it. Whether it is wrong, correct, chalega. Don't think much, huh? You are wasting your time by thinking much, okay? Start doing. What will happen maximum is you'll do wrong. I said only 90% chances that you may do wrong only. But let us identify where you are doing mistake. Arey Baba, start doing Ray. Why? How much time you read? Start doing, start performing. Till you perform, nothing will happen, huh? In exam also, what will do? You'll read only 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and will not start, and time will be over. Whatever you have understood, I say now, whatever you have understood, you apply your knowledge. Maximum what will happen, you will do wrong. Let it be wrong. We are Baba, Atma, we are not Paramatma. First time everyone will do mistake. Even I am doing, I will also do mistake. You think you are expert. You will always do correct. Start doing. Don't think much. Till now you have not started. Start calculating. Maximum what will happen. Live student, are you doing? Recorded class student, are you doing? Please do it. Don't keep silent. Means I am virtually with you only. I can understand your emotions, okay? So please do it. Don't sit idle. Done? Done? Everyone done? Chal, theek hai. Nothing to worry if you have done mistake. Correct? If you have done very good, if you have done correctly, very very good. If you have done with some mistake, then also very very good. Because when you do some mistake by your own, it is better to identify what mistake you have done. Correct? Now, this is grant day you have understood. This is exercise day you have understood. This is fair value option you have understood. Means EB expense will be 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2, this you have understood. This is EB expense based on the assumption that there is no labor turnover rate. Means all employee will waste the option. That assumption we need to take because information is not given. Correct. Now this is the intrinsic value on 31st March 2002, this is the intrinsic value as on 31st March 2003. Can you see this is not relevant as per Ind AS 102 is concerned? This is actually not required until unless this is cash settled SBP, but we are not, this is not cash settled, this is equity settled. So for equity setup we never do reassessment. For equity setup we never do reassessment. And it is given that 4.6, this, can you see this become actual deduction? This is actual deduction allowed. This is actual deduction allowed as per what? As per Income Tax Act. This is actual deduction allowed as per Income Tax Act. But this was not known at this point of time. This was not known. Therefore, we'll take this into consideration for what? For calculating deferred tax. Correct. So this is 1.60. Whether this 1.60 is for 1 year, if for 2 year, this 1.60 intrinsic value is, it is for 1 year, if 2 year, it is for 1 year, 2 year. This is 2 year now, because this is the intrinsic value of option at year end 1, but of course this is for 2 year. So it means, can I say for 1 year, what is the expected deduction? What is the expected deduction based on this intrinsic value? That will be 1.6 divided by 2, that is equal to what? 0.80. I hope here only you have done mistake. How many you have taken 0.80? How many of you taken 0.80? How many have taken 1.60? Everyone taken 1.60? How many taken 0.8? What you have taken? Nothing. You have not done only. You have taken 4.6. Chalo. You have taken 4.6. But it is clearly mentioned in the question. So why you have not applied that information? Just try to understand. It's given now. So I think you have not read the question carefully. It might be. The increase in the fair value of option on 31st March 2003 was not foreseeable at 31st March 2002. So that was not known only. So how can you take that information 4.6? Correct now. Can you take that information? That is the actual intrinsic value. But the point is that can you estimate that on 31st March 2002? You can't estimate. It is given, it was not foreseeable. It means you will take as per the information available at year end 1. So as per the information available at year end 1 is 1.6. Now this 1.6 for 2 year ki 1 year. This is for 2 year. If you have taken 1.6, so it means there is some conceptual mistake. Correct. And when I have explained initially, you can see I have already informed you at that point of time. Let us assume 60. So 60 by 3 I have taken. This was 60, but I have assumed that, chalo, let us say this is expected. So 60 by 3 I have taken. So these are the mistakes which actually happen in exam hall. I have explained, but can you correlate in exam hall? Can you relate the concept? Can you relate my explanation in exam hall? That is the point. Even though we will do in class, can you relate that point in exam hall? That is only a challenge. Challenge is not study. Study you will do. Challenge is not revision. Revision also will do. But can you relate all the concept in exam hall? That is challenge. Nothing to worry if you have taken 1.6. Nothing to worry. But now to you have identified your mistake. I just want to inform you that you can do this type of mistake, and now you will never do this type of mistake. Pakka. Correct. So aja. We'll do calculation of what? Deferred tax. So can 31st March 2002, 31st March 2003. Batao. What is the carrying amount of share based payment? Nil nil. Correct. What is the tax base of share based payment first year? Means it is equal to expected deduction. Expected deduction. So first year it will be how much? it will be 1.6 crore divided by 2, that is 0.80. My question to you all, what will be the apply your common sense now. Don't say without thinking. What will be the expected deduction on 31st March 2003? Bolo. What amount will take? How much? Bolo फटाफट. 4 point. How much? अरे नालायक. I have already mentioned. No, it is not expected. It is actually allowed. This is actually allowed. It means, can I say, just try to understand. This will get reversed यहाँ पर. 0.80 will be reversed. Now in second year it is allowed. In second year it is allowed. So this deductible temporary difference was allowed in which year? Is deducted in which year? 31st March 2003, na? So it will get reversed. Got it? It means, can I say, just try to understand that tax base, just try to understand, it will be nil because it is actually allowed now. Actually allowed. So tax base become nil now. It means, what is deductible temporary difference at year end? It is 0.80. This is nil. Will compare with what? Deductible temporary difference at, or better, will calculate DTA. Will calculate DTA. So what is DTA at year end? At what rate? 30%. It is coming how much? 0.24 and nil. Now we'll compare with DTA at year beginning. It is nil, 0.24. So how much? DT income oblique expense. So first year it was created, means DT income. Second year it is reversed, so it becomes DT expense. Understood? Have you understood this point? Have you understood? Bolo. Nothing to worry. This was a good question. If you have done mistake, we are doing for the first time this type of questions, correct? We are doing for the first time. I have just given a chance. If I would have not given a chance, then you would have not realized that we are not able to apply the concept. Correct? Normally it happens when we do in class and you just listen to your teacher, faculty, we think that a choice is very simple. But actually it might happen require a lot of concepts, lot of applications that we normally don't, we normally we ignore that thing when the faculty do the solution. Correct? Yes. Now what will be the accounting treatment? They must journal entry का check करना. Accounting treatment. What they have asked? Give the accounting. So let us give the accounting. Year end. They have given a date. Yes, sir. 31st March 2002. First journal entry will be EB expense transfer to PL to SBP reserve. How much? It is 2 crore rupees in crore. Then on this date, DTA account debit to deferred tax income. Acha, that also you need to find out whether this 0.80 is less than or more than 2 crore. Less than, it means entire will be transferred to PL. So this will be transferred to PL. Understood what I am saying? It is 0.24, 0.24, then 31st March 2003. Once again EB expense transferred to PL, account debit to SBP reserve, that is what, 2 crore, 2 crore, and then we reverse. What journal entry? DT expense transferred to PL, transferred to PL, account debit to what? DTA, how much? 0.24, 0.24. Got it? Then on exercise they will also pass journal entry for allotment of equity shares, but that is not given. See what is the exercise price, so I'm ignoring that journal entry. Okay, let's see whether that journal entry is given by institute. Check करेंगे what journal entry they have given. अच्छा, they have given only one journal entry. The accounting treatment they have given only about what, creation and what, reversal. They have not given journal entry for what, EB expense. चलेगा, ठीक है, we have given that journal entry also. चलेगा? Have you understood? Good question. Good question. This concept also we have understood.